I saw this the other day in Common Dreams, and it made me sick. And then it made me think, yeah, that's logical, actually. Italians found way to 3D print key ventilator piece for $1 to help battle coronavirus, so the company with the patent is threatening to sue. This is just awful that this happens. Let me read a little bit. This is from Owen Higgins, I think. After 2 Italian volunteers used a 3D printer to manufacture a desperately needed ventilator component for those stricken by the coronavirus, the medical company with the patent for the device threatened to sue, even as the printed valves saved at least 10 people's lives in a hospital in the northern Italian city of Brescia. Quote, there were people whose lives were in danger and we acted, Christian Fracassi, who along with fellow volunteer Alessandro Ramauli made the valves, said in a Facebook post on Sunday. We found the Martin Shkreli of the pandemic. What he said, the medical devices company has decided to sue a bunch of Italian volunteers who 3D printed valves. That's where the Facebook post came from. Fracassi and Ramaoli, who work at 3D printing startup Isinova, were asked by physicist Massimo Temporelli to assist with producing the valves for $1, to save lives for $1, after supplies from the source medical company were not forthcoming. So, we can't get the supplies. The company, which charges $11,000 a piece for something that they manufacture for $1, did not share the technical specifications for producing the valve, leading the volunteers to measure the valve and print from those numbers, and has threatened to sue for patent infringement. So I'm not sure whether the devices themselves were there. It's just, I think, just the valve that is the dollar. But it looks like they wanted $11,000 per piece here. TechDirt's Glyn Moody noted on Tuesday that the greed at the heart of the threat to sue was staggering and indicative of deeper problems in the world economic system laid bare by the coronavirus outbreak. No shit. Because this is the logical conclusion of capitalism. This is where we go. I mean, just think about the sickness of this. Just think about how awful, how god-awful a person you must be to hold a patent for something. Anything at all, first of all. Any patent. But hold a patent for a medical device, and then you would rather hold people's lives to ransom than give away something that costs $1. In fact, it wouldn't cost them anything. All they're going to do is give away the specifications of it. You would rather hold people's lives to ransom. How much is a life worth? How much? Would you be happy if they paid you, I don't know, $1,000 a piece? For every piece they make, they give you a cut of $1,000? About 500. What about if the ventilator piece that they were using was going on a young person? Is that worth more than an old person? If you put it on a 25-year-old, is that worth $1,000, but on a 65-year-old, we'll only charge you $250 for that? Do they get a discount? This is fucking awful. But it's the end result of capitalism. This is the natural progression it takes. This is where we are, because when you think about it, this is a pharmaceutical company. This is a company that's meant to help people, to start off with. But we're in a capitalistic system, especially in America, with their for-profit health care system, where it's ran riot, and he's basically holding people's lives to ransom over there. Now they're doing it around the world in the middle of this pandemic. And the reason they're doing it, and the reason companies are like this and do this sort of thing, is think about it, capitalism rewards those people. It rewards the most cutthroat among us. It rewards the people who are least empathic with people. It rewards the people who are most narcissistic and self-absorbed and self-serving and sociopathic. It rewards those people. It rewards the people who lie so they can cheat the taxman and cheat paying their fair share. Why? Because then they've got more capital to invest so they can get more and more, to the point where they can literally hold a life to ransom. And guess what? The most evil motherfuckers on the planet right now are making those decisions in the middle of a pandemic. Do you think they're going to be making good decisions? Or do you think they're going to be making decisions that only benefit them? This is the logical conclusion of capitalism. We are here. And it's about time we stood up and fucking did something about it, because if we let it carry on, it's going to kill us all.